Welcome to Fitness Friday. We are excited to be participating with Think Loud with LSVT Loud. This video is being brought to you by LSVT Global, where we pride ourselves with innovation in science and integrity in practice. LSVT Loud is a speech therapy program that has been researched and developed with over 30 years of scientific support. Today, what you'll experience are some examples of the LSVT Loud speech therapy exercises. The LSVT Loud therapy itself is delivered in 1-hour individual treatment sessions, 4 consecutive days a week for 4 consecutive weeks. This treatment is personalized to your goals in terms of what you want to improve for communication. You'll also get to participate in daily homework practice and daily carryover exercises. And the treatment is delivered by LSVT certified therapists. So get prepared to be empowered with personalized, purposeful practice. Let's exercise your voice and get started. We encourage you to have some water with you as you participate in the exercises, and you might need your glasses as we will have some text on the screen for you to read. Enjoy the exercises.
Welcome to Fitness Fridays. My name is Angela. I'm an LSVT Loud certified speech-language pathologist, and today I'm going to help you exercise your voice with some LSVT Loud exercises. What we're going to do today is just a sampling of what you would do in an LSVT Loud therapy session. All you need is your voice and some water, and we're going to get ready to exercise and have some fun. So if you don't have your water, take a second and go grab that water and we'll get started. The first exercise we're going to do is sustained phonation. We're going to hold each of these for about 12 seconds. If you can't hold it for 12 seconds, no problem at all. Hold it as long as you can with no strain. All right, I'm gonna have you be loud and do what I do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So that is number 1. We're going to get ready now for number 2. I want you to, when you do this you should never feel any strain. LSVT Loud exercises, when done correctly, never cause any strain. So here we go, a good strong 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Go ahead, take a sip of that water. Okay, we're gonna get ready for number 3. And with these it's good to think about getting that good effort and loudness from below. So you're gonna do what I do and hold it out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You're doing super. You should be feeling warmed up right about now. So again, as we go through these they should feel good. We never want to practice with any strain. All right, we're gonna get ready for the next Feel the effort, hear the loudness. That's the effort and loudness you want to use all the time when you speak. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, excellent. Now I'm going to challenge you a bit. We're going to go just a little bit longer for a couple of ahs. Again, if you run out of air, that's okay. Just stop. You can wait for the next one. But if you can Keep that loudness going all the way through. Let's give it a try. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Super. All right, let's take a little drink and we're gonna do one more of those. Feeling that effort and loudness. Again, the ah is just not an exercise to go ah. We're always thinking about this is the voice we want to use when we talk. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. You should feel warmed up by now as you're going through those ahs. Here we go for the next ah. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Excellent. All right, we just have a couple left. We're gonna keep up that intensity. 1, 2, 3. You're doing fantastic. All right, we have one more. We want to do this with gusto. So send that ah voice over to me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Good work. In a typical LSVT loud treatment session, you would do a minimum of 15 of those ahs. Okay, we're now ready for the next exercise. In this next exercise, we're going to work on stretching your voice. In Parkinson's disease, the voice can become monotone, so this exercise targets getting more intonation into your speech through these stretches. We were going to start with that same good ah voice we were just practicing and stretch up. So first, listen, I'll show you, and you're gonna do what I do. So I'll go first. We're going to do ah, and we're gonna hold that out. So you wanna start with that strong ah voice and stretch up. Think loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These exercises, we don't have to hold quite as long. We're just gonna get a nice stretch. When you're doing it, go as high as you can with no strain. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're keeping the same loudness that you used in the first exercise. All right, here's the third one. Get a nice loud stretch. 1, 2, 3. Keep it loud all the way through, only going as high as you can with no strain. That could be higher than I'm going, or it may not be as high as I'm going. That's okay. We're gonna do a couple more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keeping it good and loud all the way through. Almost there with gusto. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And the last one. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Super. Go ahead, take a sip, and then we're going to take that same stretch and go down low. So what goes up must come down. So again, start with that same strong ah, but now we're gonna stretch down. Listen first, I'm gonna do one for you. It's gonna sound like this. Ah. We're gonna keep it good and strong and hold it out. Only go as low as you can, keeping that loudness and quality. We don't want any strain on these lows, and we want them nice and loud. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Fantastic. So we want to keep up that effort and loudness as we stretch. Again, 1, 2, 3. Ah. Continue to think loud. Feel the effort and loudness you're using through all of these exercises. That's the loudness you want to use when you speak. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Excellent. Keep that good loud stretch going. You got it. Here we go for the next one. 1, 2, 3. Ah. We're gonna do 2 more. I want you to feel that good effort and loudness as we go throughout. Here we go. Start loud to be loud. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Wonderful. And last one, give it to me with gusto. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Fantastic. Go ahead, take a sip of water, and we're gonna get ready for the next exercise. Wonderful. So it's fantastic that you've been able to get a loud voice while we've done ah, and while we've stretched high and stretched low. These are great strengthening exercises. But the purpose of these is always to translate that wonderful voice you practiced in those exercises into your everyday functional conversation. So the third exercise we do in LSVT Loud is we have you come up with 10 phrases of things that you say every single day. And then we practice those using that same good effort and loudness you practiced on the first exercises. If you've been through LSVT Loud Therapy, take a second, pull out your own 10 phrases of things you say every single day. If you haven't, we're going to put a few phrases on the screen here for you, and we can read these in your nice loud voice together. All right, I want you to be good and loud as we read these phrases together. Think loud as you read the phrase that appears on the screen. Here we go. Good morning. What's on your agenda? Please turn down the TV. Do you want some coffee? Let's exercise. Have you seen my phone? I love you. Have you talked to the kids today? Did you get the mail? How are you feeling? Excellent. So you can see that you use that same effort, same loudness that we practiced in ah to put that into speech. When you use that effort and loudness, people can hear and understand you. We're going to go through those phrases one more time using that great ah voice. I always tell my patients as you're talking, if you don't feel too loud, you're not loud enough. So let's do the phrase as it appears, feeling that great normal loudness voice. Here we go for the first one. Let's do them together. Good morning. What's on your agenda? Please turn down the TV. Do you want some coffee? Let's exercise. Have you seen my phone? I love you. Have you talked to the kids today? Did you get the mail? How are you feeling? Wonderful. So that's a voice that can be heard and understood. Great work. We're now going to use that good ah voice as we say together some what we call catch phrases. These are the types of phrases that may go through your head that remind you to think loud, to be loud, to use that louder voice. So when you see the phrase appear at the bottom of the screen, let's say it together in your good, loud voice. Here's the first one. Think loud. Start loud to be loud. No repeats. If you don't feel like you're too loud, you're not loud enough. Pump it up. All right, let's do those one more time. Here we go. So these are those phrases that'll stick in your head to remind you to be loud. All right, here's the first one. Think loud. Pump it up. No repeats. Start loud to be loud. If you don't feel like you're too loud, you're not loud enough. All right, so let's see if some of those catch in your brain to use those as reminders to help you to be loud. The next activity we're going to do is going to focus on some conversation. In an LSVT LOUD treatment session, all the reading and conversation activities would be designed to be personal and salient to you. We don't use any cookie cutter workbooks because the things found in those workbooks don't generalize to your everyday life. So your LSVT LOUD therapist would ask you what are your hobbies and interests and design all the reading and conversation activities around those. Also, who's important in your life? Who do you communicate with? And communication activities are personalized to you for those situations that are important to you. For purposes of practice today, let's use a common interest of travel. And so what we're going to do is I want you to use that same good effort and loudness that we practiced as you need to think a bit more about what you're going to say. I'm going to say the name of a city, and these are cities that are found globally. And then when I do this, I want you in your good, loud voice to say the name of the country that city is located in. So for example, if I said New York City, you would say United States. All right, so that's an example. So here we go. I'm going to say the name of the city. You do the country. Get that good voice, good loudness. Here we go. Paris. All right, good. Keep up that loudness. Rome. Doing great. Feel that effort. Beijing. Keep it good and loud. Athens. You should feel that ah voice coming through. Nairobi. Here's the next one. Think loud. Sydney. Hey, you should be having good loud voices as you're responding to me. Toronto. Let's do a couple more. Rio de Janeiro. All right, keep up that effort and loudness. And let's see, why don't we do this last one? San Francisco. Good, so that's just a sample of taking that effort and loudness and putting it into a conversation activity. In an LSVT Loud treatment session, you would be doing 30 minutes of reading and conversation as you go throughout. All right, let's take a sip of water and then we're gonna get ready for our last activity that we're going to practice for the day. The next activity we're going to do is I want you to use that same great loudness we were just practicing in an activity in your everyday life today. So thinking about that voice that we practiced, and I want you to use that every time you answer your phone today. So you may have a certain way you answer the phone. I typically say, hello, this is Angela. So what we're going to practice together is you're going to say, hello, this is, and insert your name. I want you to use that great normal loudness voice. So I'll do one first. Hello, this is Angela. Same loudness, let's have you do it. Here we go, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Hello, this is Angela. Okay, if you didn't feel louder, let's try to bump it up a bit. Get that good voice people can hear and understand. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Hello, this is Angela. All right, and one more, really feeling that effort and loudness that you're going to use every time you answer the phone and say your name today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, this is Angela. Okay, super. So that is your challenge today, is to take that great voice and when you answer your phone, use that every time. Now, I know when you're using this increased loudness, it feels too loud. And that's because of the sensory mismatch that can happen in Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease affects the sensory system. Voices that feel normal, people are surprised when others say, no, that voice is really too quiet. And then they're equally surprised when we get them to a voice that we're saying, hey, that sounds like good normal loudness, but to the person with Parkinson's disease, they'll tell me, are you sure? This really feels like I'm shouting. And so a big part of therapy is helping people to feel comfortable that this voice that feels too loud is really normal loudness. So as you try to use this louder voice throughout the day that may feel too loud to you, look at the reactions you get from family and friends. Notice that they're not saying, why are you yelling at me? But rather, wow, I can hear you, I can understand you. So my challenge is go forth, use this louder voice that we have practiced. You have important things to say and people need to be able to hear and understand you. So I hope you had fun today and I look forward to seeing you in a future session. Thanks.
We hope you had a great time exercising with Angela. If you are interested in learning more or finding LSVT certified therapist in your area, go to our website, lsvtglobal.com. Click on Find LSVT Clinicians. You can select if you want LSVT Big Physical and Occupational Therapy or LSVT Loud Speech Therapy. Enter your location and search radius and press the Find button. Discover more at our website, email or call us with any questions. And again, thank you for joining us today.